Just so you know, folks, we're professionals here. Don't try this at home.
Why, hello.
Well, hello.
Hello there, Rent-A-Shep.
Yes. Just call me Shep Builds.
Shep is not feeling well tonight, so he will not be with us. But vows he'll be back next week.
It is bananas
Mhm.
how sick everyone is
B-A-N-A.
across this country.
Yeah.
Yep.
I feel like maybe we should just shut down for 2 weeks to flatten the curve. Everyone has to get poked.
It worked so well last time.
Yeah, 5 years ago. That sounds like 4 or 5 years ago. That sounded like a plan.
Verdansk is coming back tomorrow. So let's just reenact the quarantine.
Dave likes it now.
Likes what?
For very specific reasons. A very time-scheduled quarantine. And it must start tomorrow, and it must end in 2 weeks.
The amount of times Brandy ends a conversation with, man, if we could just get 2 more weeks, just 2 weeks, I can get caught up. It's never how it works, though. Nope.
Andrew. So, yeah, there's a good chance that we won't see Dave next week. If he forgets that we have a show and he's playing Verdansk.
No, we'll be fine.
I know, I'm just joking.
Trust me, it's all, I mean, look, it's tomorrow night, got all weekend.
Justin says, I dislike work. We can just take the next 15 years off.
I'm here for that.
You know, that might work.
100% here for that.
Yeah. All right, well, let's welcome in some people. We have Jan S. Disney, Happy's Haunt, Karen Cook, Debbie Bernfeld, Amanda P, Miss Disney Fan, Mandy V, Fred O'Malley, Stacy Rogers, Sarah 4382, Movie Mania Nick, Mike 88 NYC, Jason Thibodeau, KK, Justin Sanudo, Happily Ever Divine, Mar in Memphis, Corner Sports Tommy, Andrew Bidding, Stephanie L, Tina McNeil. What's up?
I yelled Tommy.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think I got everybody, but I'm not 100% sure. If I missed you, sorry. How was your day, Chris?
Oh, pretty good. I feel like Pinky in the Brain. It's the same thing every day.
Jay Groves, welcome in.
Yeah.
They need to give a sideways thumbs up to hit. I enjoyed David Dad Builds, but then there's Steve. Do I hit up or down button? This is killing me.
It's unfortunate you can't hit both.
Love you too, buddy.
I'm closer to the thumbs up one, if that matters.
Oh. I guess that matters.
I am definitely 480p, aren't I?
You look okay. I mean, you're blurry
Okay.
a little bit.
I am blurry. Hold, please.
It's that Wi-Fi from the Poly. It's never really good there.
Dude, it's not. It's not. So big weekend. Big weekend here at the Brandy and Dave household.
Disney 30 welcome.
Last
Yes.
weekend.
Tell us, please. How did it go?
Last weekend was Gianna's senior musical.
Oh,
They did Shrek the musical. I think I have
Yeah.
mentioned on here that she was Fiona. She had the role of Fiona. I think we talked about that.
Welcome in.
Going back to quarantine, we may or may not have done Shrek
yeah.
on the interwebs.
We did.
We did.
I think I was Shrek.
I think you were. I think I was the narrator. Yeah. Did a fantastic job. Exceeded all expectations. 3 great shows. It was awesome.
Nice.
Awesome. Gigi did great. Saw Uda Lullywade and Karen Cook.
Cool.
And yeah. Jeanette, what's up? I may or may not be able to forward a video. I'm not sure though. Copyright now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stupid Universal.
Boo.
Yeah. So that was the big news there.
How many shows do you have, Dave?
3. Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Oh, one a night.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's cool.
So yeah, it was a good time.
Was that her
Great
senior
time.
play?
Mm-hmm.
Our
Yep.
senior play, man, I don't even remember what it was, but it had nothing to do with anything famous. It was like some kind of murder mystery or something. Something really weird.
Yeah. That's cute. Yeah. So other than that, just out here fighting
Nice.
whatever illnesses are around. I think I've gotten hit twice in the last 3 weeks.
Dang. Sorry, man. Yeah, you were
2
just
different flus. It sucks. I was. Well, last Wednesday I was probably getting over it moving into Thursday, but I also had to be up late Thursday, up late Friday, up late Saturday for the show, and I didn't want to backslide. You know how that goes. But
Yeah.
I did get caught up on shows like watched the finished Reacher.
I've started
New season?
Yep. All 8 are out now.
Oh, that's the whole season's out now?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Then I can go watch it.
As of Thursday, the entire season was out.
Oh, okay.
Sweet.
I'm through episode 5 of Wheel of Time, which is surprisingly better than expected.
It looks
they're pulling off the 3rd book like super well. I don't know, Chris, if you ever got into it. Did you start Day of the Jackal on Peacock?
No, but I saw it, but I haven't started it. No.
It is. I finished it. It is okay.
Robert Sprite, welcome in. Disneyland fan, hello.
I'm not anti. I'm not for. It just like they made it a 10-episode series, which you got to give it to them because they didn't just say we're mailing it in at 6 or 8, right?
Yeah.
But it was probably 3 episodes too long. Like, not that it drug. It was just like, okay, so now the jackal may get away. Now here's this other twist, then another twist on top of that twist, and then the twist on top of the twist with the twist on top of the twist. And you're like, wait a second.
With a lime twist.
Yeah, and it wasn't like anything like that was like earth-shatteringly cool.
Yeah.
It was just kind of like, well, we can't have it so that this is the end. We need to do blah. So, fun stuff there. What else? I got talked into starting an old show, kind of back, I think 2018, 2019 it came out. Do you guys remember a show called Lodge 49?
No.
No.
Surrounding some people and a Masonic-esque lodge. And it's just kind of dark and sort of weird and kind of dig it. It's not terrible. I know it's not like the most rousing vote of confidence, but it's not bad.
I am completely caught up on Daredevil.
I am not. Is it good?
You like it better now than you did last night?
Uh-oh. This makes me sad.
He hasn't liked it up till last night.
This makes me sad.
Last night's episode was pretty good. The episode before that is utter garbage.
So She-Hulk level?
Oh, it was awful. Total waste, total injection for no reason. Just anyway.
Interesting.
Hey, Chris, how about that Not Snow White
update? Yeah, I'll pull you one real quick. I was looking at it earlier today.
Are you looking at the IMDb ratings?
No, we're looking at dollar-wise. So did he need to make
he's
about 700 million to break even?
And it's like 138.
Yeah, and it's only making like $300 per theater now.
Yeah, it's insane.
It is now up to 145 million worldwide. We are still in 4,200 theaters. Yesterday, it made a whole $367 per theater.
Wow.
How
many showings an average theater? Two afternoon, one dinner, and then two evening. So like 5.
So usually 4 or 5, yeah.
And that's if it's only one screen. I know right. Mine, it was on 2, and it will be until it might be back on 1 after the abysmal first week.
It's on like 5 theaters at like Disney Springs, 5 or 6.
Yeah, it's on a lot. I'll tell you real quick how many it's on right now.
So did you guys see that the IMDb rating for this is down to 1.5 out of 10?
Yeah, but he does the Rotten Tomato one too. But actually, believe it or not, somebody likes it. The critics like it, Chris?
No, the
audience.
The verified audience score on Rotten Tomatoes is like 74% or something stupid.
So here's all I have to say. One, I love the fact that IMDb put a caveat on the rating for this specifically, saying that it is being rating bombed.
Oh, really?
Yeah, which is absolute BS. Secondly, Gianna went to see it.
I saw
opening weekend. I did not, I will not. But I said, how was it? And she goes, They changed the whole story. I really didn't like it.
Yep.
Now, Gianna likes everything. And for this to happen, I know that it's just not great.
So Mom wanted to go see it. It was free for us, so I went to see it. And we went there. I started watching it, very upset, angry throughout the whole thing. There were 2 younger girls, about 19 or 20-ish, sitting over to the side. Mm-hmm. One wouldn't shut up. The other one was constantly moving and talking during the movie. And then she would try to try to clear her throat of something like the entire time. Anyways, after it was all said and done, those 2 started to clap like everybody else was going to look, and they started looking around. Nobody's clapping. I stood up and said, that was way more awful than I ever thought it would be. And everybody else agreed with me. So there were 2 people in the theater that liked it. Everybody else didn't. And just for reference, Chris, this is a bad sign for Snow White. Tomorrow, there are 13 total showings of the movie in Disney Springs. Saturday, there are only 9.
Yep.
It's falling fast. It went from it only made 48 million the first week or something like that domestically.
Yep.
It dropped off. It dropped off 66% of viewership the second week, and now they're not even. It's going to be. I bet it's gone out of theater. Well, maybe down to like 1 show, but it's not doing well. So
it's going to start losing screens a lot, and it's going to start losing theaters soon too.
Well, it's going to start losing. It's going to start losing screens this weekend because Minecraft movie is out Friday.
Right.
Well,
so that's going to really cut into the family screenings.
So
not that like the same people are going to go see both. That's not a huge crossover, but still, from a we're going to one movie this weekend.
Yeah,
I think Minecraft may do 4 times this movie.
Oh yeah, easily
weekend.
Yeah. So yes,
it's probably terrible. Minecraft is probably legitimately as bad as Snow White.
It looks terrible, but it's going to do well. Better, I guess I should say. Well, compared to this, so they were touting it as the #1 movie in the world at 48 million. Last week, the #1 movie in the world was Jason Statham's A Working Man that only brought in $15 million at #1,
which is insane to me because that's a paint by numbers Jason Statham, I'm going to kick you in the face movie.
And G. Wilson brought it
which
up.
I love.
Yeah, absolutely. And that actually looks really good. But I will say that G. Wilson asked the question. I did mention this already. They do make Dopey talk in the movie, and he has a lot of lines, and they make such a huge deal of him speaking because he was too scared to talk, and now he got all this confidence back to be able to speak because of her. So, anyways, long story short, it sucked. Really, really, really bad.
Long story short, it sucked. Don't spend your money.
What you got there, Chris?
So that's the Rotten Tomatoes. So your verified audience is 73%, but if you go to the all audience, it's 19.
The verified audience we determined was what again? That's
when you purchase your ticket through Fandango and sign in with Rotten Tomatoes, right. You're verified.
Yep.
It's only 1,000 plus verified ratings.
Right. And 10,000 plus on the 19.
And I'll bet you 400 of those, maybe more, are paid.
Yeah.
They're paid.
100%.
They're paid to go do that.
Dude, they were like
your tomato meter for all critics is 40. Top critics is 29.
They put out a gag order on people being able to talk about this. I can't remember what it was, but they weren't allowed to speak about it till like the opening day.
The day before, like
the day before,
12 hours before the movie came out or something. It was stupid.
Jennifer White, welcome in.
Yes.
We got birthdays. Let's do them real quick. So, birthdays. Oh, you ready for that, Chris? You got a special voice you want to use?
Oh, yeah, I can do that too.
Let's start with one. Yes, Dave.
Nothing. No, I'm trying to get my background to go back to.
You look pink. I don't know what you just did, but you turned pink.
No, I
know. I got 2 birthdays tomorrow. None. I don't have any up to this week. I got to change my calendar. So this is March. Tomorrow, 2 birthdays. Number 1 is Mr. the Crab's birthday. Matt. It's Matt's birthday tomorrow. And then we also have Sarah 4382, who just had both of her parents' birthdays. Sarah 4382's birthday is tomorrow as well. And then on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on Saturday is Patrick's birthday. Zip's birthday's on Saturday. That's all I got. Is just 3 birthdays.
Wow, just 3?
Just 3, but you can read them over and over again.
Oh, it's time to sing the birthday song. Let's sing along. the crab, to Sarah and to Patrick. We wish you the best and we wish you the happiest. We wish you a lot of cake and we wish you a lot of frosting. Oh, a happy birthday, a happy birthday. We wish you a happiest.
Chris found
Okay.
his voice. Chris found
Chris,
his voice too, just
That
like
is
Dope.
fantastic.
Happy birthday, everybody. Real quick though, when did we voice of God?
We want to wish you a very happy birthday.
I know
Nice,
it's the
Jacob.
voice of God, but when you sing it slow like that, it makes it sound like Eeyore. So, Wendy B, Jonathan Chong, and Amy AGC Magic TV, and I think I saw somebody else. Nope. Meredith and Angela's birthday. I don't think I have them on my list for this week. Hang on a second. Are they this week? Or are they next week? Team Marie's place, I think I said hello, but welcome in everybody. Let me look at my birthday thingy real quick. We have to sing two more. Samantha Lowe, welcome in. So I have yes, Angela's is next week. I don't see Meredith on my or who'd you say, Angela and who?
Thanks.
Meredith. I don't have Meredith on my list, but I do have Angela's next week. Okay, so I need everybody to pay attention because this is something big and serious.
Oh.
So got a text message today, and I've been talking with him a lot since then, but we know we do this every year. We do this let's get in shape thing, let's do all this. Well,
we've done a very good job at pushing it so far this year.
Yeah. So what we're gonna do instead, the Sanudos reached out to us earlier today to bring this up, and I've got some details to share with you guys of what we're gonna do. So the Sanudos are coming down in a couple months. Actually, I at least have to tell the dates. They'll be down here in June. So what we're gonna do is they've signed up for the virtual Disney 5K. And what Justin would like to do is to encourage everybody to come run it with us. So on June, I already lost it. Hang on. I think it's the 18th.
18th.
On June 18th, we are going to do a virtual 5K here on This and That. Here's how it's going to work.
I'm going to sit here and run in for dance.
By June 11th, you need to message me or email me that you want to register to participate in the 5K. You must be present in chat that night on June 18th, and you must tell us during that thing that you have finished your 5K.
Aren't we running that night?
We are going to, yes. I'll be running here somewhere. I'm going to ask Chris if he's kind enough to run the stream for us that night on June 18th. Then you, myself, we can walk it. It doesn't have to be a run. It can be a walk. Personally, during the entire stream, I'll be walking the whole time. Hopefully you guys will be too, to encourage people to continue to work throughout the night. So we're probably going to work. We're probably going to go farther than 5K, the three of us anyways. So basically we're going to look for that. So on the 18th of June, we're going to have a virtual Disney community 5K walk, run, whatever you want to do. You need to be registered by the 11th with me. Reach out to me so we have an idea of how many people are going to be. And on the and you can walk, like I said, you can walk however you want to do it. And for those of you that have issues walking or running, do what you can. I don't care if it's in a wheelchair or a scooter. Register, do what you can do. But we need you to get a 5K. So you got to be in chat that night. During the night we're going to be running. You need to tell us that you have finished your 5K. And then Justin and Joy have graciously said that they will work on getting medals for everybody who is in chat that night that also finishes the 5K. And we will work, and it can be on a treadmill. It can be inside. It can be outside. It can be anywhere. But you have to be here that night on June 18th. You have to register by the 11th. And if you do it with us, they're going, it's going to be a run/walking live stream. And they are going to provide medals that will be designed by Jenny, which is Shep's wife, for this community virtual 5K. So I'm not taking anybody that says in the chat you're in. Message me either on Instagram or email me. Kenneth, that does not exist anymore. Get rid of that one. It'd be steve@stevesworlds.com.
What's that?
Don't send it to steve@disnat. We got rid of the website. So it'd be steve@stevesworlds.com or my Instagram.
The multiverse.
So
Steve's multiverse.
Yep. So
we'll talk.
If you guys have restrictions or whatever, just let me know. We'll figure something out. So
if I may.
Yes, David, go ahead.
I'm just gonna say that was the most blasé announcement that we've made here in a while, man. Let's start at the beginning. Listen, folks, we have come up with our friend Justin Sanudo. Enjoy the Sanudos.
Good job explaining the whole thing. So carry on.
It will be the first annual, the inaugural D&T virtual 5K. Sponsored by the Sanudo family. It will be taking place June 18th. Sign up at stevesworlds.com.org.
Nope.
By emailing him.
Steve as
But look, we've talked about doing something, and frankly, we haven't, and it's April, and we should. So everyone now has a reason. Everyone now has a reason to get off the couch, go out there and prepare for the 5K of all 5Ks.
We're talking about 3.1 miles. It's a 3.1 mile. If you do it in that terms, 5K is 3.1 miles. So that's what we're going to do that night.
Isn't it 3.34?
I believe it's 3.1. 10K 6.2.
Okay.
What Disney says. They put it on their medals.
So Steve's announced it, and now Dave's announced it. Can I announce it now?
Sure, go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
Chris is going to run the stream for us that night. He just doesn't know it yet.
Sorry.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have my headbands on. I'm gonna gear up I'm gonna mic myself up. We're going for a run. You're gonna hear us breathe heavy. It's fun.
We'll be able to check in on you during the.
We'll be live on here doing it.
Okay, sweet.
Sweet. Will be like checker 1, 2. Come in. Are you still live?
I will turn red during the stream.
Yep. So Disneyland fan says it's 3.11 miles. So, but anyways, we will be running a 3.11 miles, 5K. If you guys want to join, email me or Instagram me and get registered. And then you have to be here that night on the 18th and let us know that you finished it to be able to get your medal. If you, like I said, if you have some restrictions,
y'all don't need, they don't have to do it at 9:00 at night. We are. They can do it during the day.
About to say. So
they can do it during the day, but they have to be in stream that night and tell us they completed it.
Yes.
So I could do mine before the stream since I'm running the stream.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Steve says running means walk fast. Like I've done 2 10Ks, or I usually run most of it. So, but if I got to do it for the entire stream, I'll probably be walking a lot of it. So, yeah, it's the run walk for sure.
What day is this?
June 18th.
It's a Wednesday.
It's Wednesday.
And I will set something up in Discord where we can all support each other, talk about training. Couch to 5K program's really good. That's one that I know a lot of people use, but we can get into it. I'm actually going to defer a lot to Kenneth. He's more of a runner than I am, but yeah.
We should do like NASCAR and have like heart monitors on y'all that we can watch your heart rate while you're doing the fucking.
Dude, there's got to be a way to hook it up to where like our Apple Watches will sync with something.
I got a Galaxy one, but
gotta be. Yeah, but I mean, it's got to be a way.
Hello, Christine. I didn't say hello already. So
Yes.
that's where we're going with this for right now. So we have something on the calendar, thanks to the Sanudos, who they've done such a great job in this community, and then it was their idea to do this, so we are going to do it. So again, Instagram, email me, let me know you're interested. I'm going to create a spreadsheet. I'm going to go ahead and just create the spreadsheet right now. And if you want in, let us know. Not through chat. Not over there. You don't have to run it off, Jennifer White. It can be a walk. You can completely walk the entire thing. You don't have to run anything. The idea is to get out there and move.
Listen, we all know that we're all at different spots in our health journey, right? So wherever you are, the whole point is you have April, May, and half of June, which is 10 weeks, roughly, to go from where you are to what you can do to get to a 5K, whether it's a walk, whether it's a mosey, whether it's a saunter, whether you want to skip it while you have a jump rope. You can do whatever you want. The point is that day, as a group, we are working towards this, and we do 3.1 miles that day. And yes, Wendy, if email Steve if there's any sort of accommodations, we can figure that out.
Hello, Keith. What's
Whole
up?
point is we're not trying to be. We don't want to exclude anyone.
Yep.
So we will.
There are ways. If you have questions
Obviously.
or anything, get with me. Keith Winter, my mom sadly had to go back home today. Sorry. There's a monster storm going through the Midwest right now. Dave, you should be seeing it soon, I think.
We're supposed to get rain for a while.
Yeah, it's going to drop 12 inches of rain over the next 4 days. But tornadoes and everything else going through Indiana right now. I had to take her to the airport early because I had to travel for work today. Her flight was at 1, so I dropped her off at the airport this morning, left, going there, and while she was sitting there, they just started canceling flights to Chicago, to Illinois, all through there. And her flight, I was flying her into Cincinnati, and my dad wanted to go there to pick her up, and thankfully I did, because by the time she landed, it was already starting to get rough in Cincinnati, and Indianapolis was a mess. So she got home okay. They're back home and doing well. So they got back home before the bad storm started hitting. But everybody across the Midwest for the next 4 days is going to get hit pretty hard, pretty heavy with rain. Chris, I think you're supposed to get it on Friday, maybe?
Yeah, we're supposed to get it this weekend.
So no snow. Oh, for Tino, I'm sorry. But it's all a lot of rain. So. Yep. And then we'll work out the details later. I have most of yours, I'm sure, but in the event that we do complete this eventually, I'll just need to get everyone's addresses that I don't have so we can get them to Justin to be able to send out medals. So we'll show the medal off when we get the design. So, oops.
Yes, have some.
I've been watching those storms today. I've been watching way too many storm trackers straight
Dude.
chasers.
One of my things, so Twistex got killed in the last one that went through Texas, I think it was. Somewhere over there, Oklahoma, Texas. One of the storm chasing crews. My mom was sitting here one day and she was flipping through Netflix and found a documentary. I think I told you about it, Chris, called The Twister. I've never even heard of it, which is crazy because it happened in 2011, I think it was.
Mm-hmm.
It was the biggest, costliest, most deadliest tornado to ever go through in the history of since they started recorded history. It went through Joplin,
I was going to say
Missouri.
that's Joplin, right?
Yeah, it was Joplin, Missouri. Not so. It went through Joplin. This documentary on here is incredible on Netflix.
Didn't that just come out?
I don't know. I don't know what it is, but it's like ranked in the top 10. I know that.
Well, it just popped up. I don't know. I'm looking. I don't know if it just came out, but
it's good. It's really good. So they have actual footage from the entire thing. So many different cameras, so many different people's points of view, all telling their stories. It killed 168 people, I believe, caused $2.1 or $2.8 billion in damage. Took out 25, completely destroyed 25% of the city, damaged 75% of it total. And then, but all through that whole entire process, though, you have these people on here and they're telling their stories. And like even one of them was,
it's
recall,
brand new. It's 2025.
They recall it going through. They were driving and they thought they were driving away from it because you couldn't see the tornado. One of the biggest tornadoes in history, they couldn't see because of the wall of rain coming through. And they drove right into it. It sucked one of them out of the car. And he could recall flying through the tornado and everything. In that whole thing, the tornado was picking up all this stuff. It picked up a flesh-eating bacteria that he got infected with before it dropped him. They found him unconscious and he was in a coma for I don't know how long, but it ate a lot of his body.
Flesh-eating NATO?
Flesh-eating bacteria. I don't know what NATO is.
Tornado. Flesh-eating NATO. Like
Sharknado. God, Chris. That was such a terrible, terrible series. Anyways, that thing was incredibly done. She put it on at like 12:30 at night. I stayed up for the entire thing. It's 90 minutes. I was just like this. And then I started watching other things. And I started watching a bunch of stuff on typhoons. And I started watching these things, the volcanoes that erupted. It's just, I love that. I wanted to be a storm chaser. I don't like the fact that it does a lot of destruction and death, but they're very fascinating how everything works. So
y'all started to have a gator NATO down there. There was one in Florida.
We've had several down here recently. One of them was 8 miles from where I work a couple weeks ago. I went to take I take all our new employees out to eat for lunch, and I get them, the PPE that they need and all that. So we turn around and drove up there, and we go in. They're like, "I'm sorry, we can't serve you. We have no power." I was like, "From what?" She goes, "The tornado." And I went, "What tornado?" Comes to find out, 8 miles from where we went. 8 miles from where I work,
right?
The tornado went right through there and took out all the power and everything. So, my favorite part about the tornadoes is the Munchkins.
Yeah, 100%. Because they represent the Lollipop Guild, just so you know.
Yep.
Yes.
So, again, if you're interested in the Sanudo 5K challenge, come do it. Come join. I will add you to the list. Oops. And back to Snow White. Go ahead, Chris. No, I'm just kidding.
I believe we've given that movie more press than Disney did.
I know. Well, and that's the problem. They spent so much money. They're going to lose $500 million on that movie.
Yeah.
According to on a lighter note, we have some dates that come out. We've mentioned them, I think, before. I don't know if we mentioned them on here or not. But May 27th, so we're a month and a little bit less than 2 months away. The new Villain show, where Cars is, will open up.
Mm-hmm.
And right down the road from that, the Little Mermaid show with all the black mold reopens up a new reimagined Little Mermaid show also on May 27th. So I believe that is a Tuesday or a Thursday. I think it's a Tuesday. Let me look. April, May. Oh no, it's Sunday. So on a Sunday, they will be opening up the Villains show and the new Little Mermaid show. The old one, not the new one.
Did we get a date for Geo 82 yet?
No. The other date was it's only I think it's just in the summer is what it says. So I don't think it's anything.
Can we talk about the fact that why the hell are you putting an adults only bar lounge in a park?
I think where they're putting it, I think it's a great idea that it's only adults only.
Why?
Because number one, if you actually want to go up there and actually have a real atmosphere for a bar or a lounge and an adult, you can get away from the kids. If you don't bring your kids and you don't want to hear all the screaming kids, adults have a place to go now.
Cool. Did they really put any thought into the fact that an adults only establishment named Geo 82 sounds like a strip club in Georgia on State Route 82? Just saying.
I would never have thought of that until you said it. So I know why they call it. I don't like the name either, but I do understand why. It's because it's a.
Oh, I get it.
Geodecasphere, whatever it is, and then in 1982 when it came out.
Hope the steaks are good.
Oh man. Let me see if I can find a date for it. I don't think they have one.
I don't think it's out. I was just.
You're gonna have a full bourbon bar, Dave.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I have no issue because my children are old enough that I can be like, you guys go ride things. Your mom and I are gonna go try out this new place.
Yeah.
Oh, it does say that they're gonna have small plates too.
Yeah, they're gonna have snacks and they're going to have drinks, and it's just odd to me, and I don't know if it's the fact that I don't know. I think the venue is kind of smaller, but even Trader Sam's is kids until 10.
Here's something else for you, Dave. This is gonna really tick you off.
Why?
Geo 82 is coming to Epcot. Advanced reservations are required.
No, I knew that.
Why would they? So that
they're doing the same thing as Space 220. You have to have ADRs for Space 220 lounge.
Not for the lounge, you don't. You just walk up in.
Nope. You are able to get lounge reservations ahead of time.
But you don't have to.
You can walk up. But
you do risk waiting in line or whatever. This says they're required.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think there's. In other words, I don't think there's.
I don't think there's going to be a walk-up line. I'm not sure. They might.
For those of you that have not seen it,
Sunudo, they should make a hotel based on Star Wars. They'll just print money, bro.
Wow, that'd be a great idea. I wonder if they've ever thought about that.
The heck? Oh. Well, here, we'll do it this way then.
They better not half-ass it, though, because then it would bomb.
Yeah, I know. Well, they better not make it super expensive, like have a ton of entertainment there, but
that's true.
Super expensive.
Yeah.
So here it is. This is what that's what the lounge looks like.
It's concept. It looks like it looks like it belongs in the Contemporary.
Well, the really cool thing is though, you got this whole view of the back of Epcot. Here's the land pavilion over here. There's the land pavilion. Here's Imagination Pavilion. There's the fireworks down the main corridor.
You know, it would be funny as hell if you went in there and that was all just a painting and they didn't have like the actual.
That'd be amazing, actually. It'd be even better if it was like Space 220.
Yeah,
where it's just TVs,
just projections.
Yeah, actually, that'd be fantastic because you could go in there and they could have the fireworks go off every 20 minutes.
And they could put the old stuff in. They could put new stuff in. They could do.
Yeah, you could. You could pull it kind of like Soarin', right?
JRH 1985. Welcome in.
Every once in a while, you might catch it and be like Epcot from 1995 instead of current day Epcot. With
Justin Sanudo said they should make a Star Wars hotel. They would print money with that.
Yes, we were just talking about that.
Welcome, Shep. Glad of you joined us. We talked
about
that.
I'm focused on this, and you guys keep taking it off a different topic. I'm not listening. Somebody's got to fill in for Shep, right?
Yeah. No, I'm looking forward to. I think I'm actually looking forward to the Pirates Lounge more so than the Geo Lounge.
I'm the opposite. I'm looking for this one. But the problem, I wanted to see what the small plates were, but it doesn't have a menu.
No, it doesn't have a menu yet.
No,
It doesn't
there's
have a drink menu yet. None of that stuff's out. I thought that it was supposed to be out May-ish. Last time, they said it was going to be late spring, which makes it May.
Just says 20 coming in 2025.
Yeah, so I don't know if it got pushed. I'm super interested in the, like I said, the Pirates one, just because it's going to be, if they do it right, it's going to be Trader Sam's in a park. So excited for that. I like the Pirates
It's
thing.
all in Spanish.
And then, yeah, I don't know. Do you think that you guys excited for the fourth redo of Test Track?
Yeah. It's like is it 15 years?
I don't know.
It's 11 to 15 years, somewhere in there.
I think this is the third.
So the company that sponsors it, it's the same company, but it's like, what is it? GM versus whatever I think it's back to GM, the parent company.
I think it's
so they sponsor it, they pay for it, and then when their contract expires, it's just a tradition and kind of like history. They redo the entire ride. So every time the contract expires, they redo it.
There was the original one, then there was the you can make your own car. Now there's this one, so it's going back to World of Motion.
I don't know. I didn't see World of Motion. I don't know what that was.
Well, I mean, it's supposed to be themed like World of Motion.
Oh,
allegedly. So
yeah.
So I don't know. I like Test Track.
Yep.
I feel like that's a really big space for one ride that only fits 6 people into a car.
But they go fast, and they load. I don't know. They move a lot of people.
Yeah, but I don't know. That's just me. Trackless Test Track would be great. Disney Nerd 30. I'm here for that. I am super excited. It's not going to be this year. It's going to be next year. I'm super excited for the complete redo of Buzz.
Yes.
It's closing down end of the year. I am so excited to actually be able to know what in the ever-loving F you are shooting at.
Yes.
Yeah. That's it.
They are...
All the other stuff looks great, but that's all I care about.
It's going down in August.
Yep.
It'll be done it won't come back up till sometime next year. They've not given a date. They're completely changing the ride vehicles, which Chris has informed us has been in place since 1982, I think it was.
72.
Sorry.
70.
Right.
The year after it opened?
Yeah. Yep. The year after it opened, they've the same ride vehicles. The guns don't work half the time. Everybody thinks I'm just making fun of it and saying, you can hold your hand in front. There's no red dot that comes out.
Yep.
I've gotten Galactic here. I know where all the spots are. And if you only come out with less than 100,000 points, you know something's wrong with it. But they're adding a new scene with a new animatronic that moves.
Looks pretty good.
Buddy. It's a Buddy the robot. He moves. They're changing the guns with the colors. So, and you actually hold the gun now.
Yep.
And when you fire it, it lights up the color that you're shooting somewhere on the target. It's really, they needed this so bad.
Oh, they've needed it for a decade.
Yeah.
They've actually needed it since it came out. Super excited. It will breathe life into a ride that for me is if I get around to it,
Yeah.
And it looks like there's going to be more than 999,999 points. If you look at one of the pictures, there's some dude with 1.4 million points.
You get more than that? Oh, you mean in the new one?
In the new one.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So I'm excited for that. That looks great. I don't think we've talked about the whole research they're doing for the Cars ride. Did you guys see that video?
I don't think I saw the video, but
no.
Were they they're quote unquote doing research. They have they took a bunch of side-by-sides out to drive on a track, and they're trying to get it so that it feels like it's a real real deal. I guess.
Hmm.
I don't know. I didn't. I watched it once and didn't pay a ton of attention to it, but it was interesting. It's going to be, as Disney Nerd 30 says, it's going to be more off-roading than it's going to be like you're jeeping, Steve.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
I thought it was something about off-roading for sure.
Yeah. Did
what
did they throw out there about the Indiana Jones ride? Did they kind of reference a theme? Or am I making that up?
I think, it will not be the same one as out.
Is that all they said?
Yeah, they said it, but it will be the same track. They're going to change the entire scenery, though. I don't believe they've announced the premise of what it's behind.
Jeff, what's up, dude? Welcome in.
I think they said Jeff, hello. I've been looking here too, real quick, not to change it back, but I don't. Have they announced that the new test track? It's not going to be trackless, is it?
No.
I think they're
the same track.
Somebody else asked if it was. I've been looking for it. I can't find it.
Oh no! Someone made a comment that it'd be awesome if it was trackless, and that's what I was referencing.
No, it's going to be still on track.
But aren't they going trackless? And I didn't think they were, but I was just curious.
I don't think they could do that in the amount of time that they were.
Not with the speed they pull on the outside of that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, safety there for a wireless sensor to go wrong at 70 miles an hour, that wouldn't be great.
Yeah.
And I don't you're over at Guardians all of a sudden.
You're taking the back way to the Mexico Pavilion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But they were going to change the inside. So like some of that area where it jerks you around really hard and there's the hard braking, some of that's going to change on the inside.
So. In a movie entertainment atmosphere, today was announced that, the stories all broke today. I don't know if it was announced today or not, that Disney will be leaving the Fox lot that is in the Century City at the end of the year and moving everybody to Burbank to the Disney studio. So they're going to relocate all the Fox people back to Disney and get rid of the Fox studio lot. So there's that. There is a new there's also a new Star Wars show coming out on May 4th. It's an animated series, it looks like, called Star Wars Tales.
Trailer dropped for it today.
Did it?
It looks good.
Tales of the Underworld. Is it animated?
Yes. Would you like to see it?
I don't think there's any problem with us watching it. So they're going to take away our 4 cents.
Pull it up for you.
If you don't mind pulling that up.
Yep. Let me refresh here we go. I think this actually looks pretty good. I'm kind of excited for this. It is animated. It drops May the 4th. There you go.
Is it ready?
Yeah.
There you go.
Just do as I say. Never can be too cautious with strangers out here. Then again, you're no stranger, Lady Ventress.
We got a problem here. Just saw him right in.
What's the situation?
He was your best friend. Things have changed.
You took everything from me.
Who are you?
I was Count Dooku's lead assassin. I don't want that life anymore.
Bane? No one needs to die.
Get them.
You're gonna pay for what you did. This revenge. I hope it was worth it. It will be.
Looks solid.
Yeah. So that's Cad Bane, right?
Yep.
So why did they kill him off so fast, like in The Mandalorian?
I don't know.
Because they can do a lot with him.
Yeah. I think he'll be back. Even in the book of Boba Fett, they teased at the end that he's probably still alive. He'll be back in live action.
So this is a whole Darth Maul situation.
Yeah. He's
Well, so here, Wendy said she doesn't enjoy the animation style, but it's way better than the Lord of the Rings animation style that we just got.
Oh yeah.
The Riders of Rohirrim or something like that.
That was dumb.
That was so bad, really bad.
Yeah.
Are you looking for a specific part?
This looks very similar. The animation style, it stays in line with the Star Wars animation style of like everything that started with the Clone Wars and Bad Batch. All of it, they keep the same style, which I think is nice. They keep that same sort of style for the storytelling. They've come out with other Tales of series before. Tales of the Empire was the last one. It wasn't very good. And then I think it was the Tales of the Jedi was the first one. And it was pretty good. This one looks like it's going to be.
Yes.
Other news, Chris, and Marvel news. Did you see the new Marvel Disney crossover What If series?
No.
Goofy becomes Spider-Man.
Oh. Yeah, I'm not surprised by that.
So
they came out with shirts and stuff for that a while back too.
Yeah. And then the last one I got here, the Descendants 5th movie is officially in production now. So there will be a 5th Descendants movie as well. So
one more parks note.
Yes.
This summer, for the first time in a long time, both water parks will be open for the entirety of the summer.
Really?
Yeah.
Because usually one goes down for renovation.
Yep. That's what they've done since COVID. And they have the promotion where you can go to a water park on your arrival day for free if you're staying on property. So they have that for the entirety of 2025. And we were kind of wondering how they were going to do that, right? Because a lot of people come in and a lot of people will come in early, especially to go to a water park for a few hours for free. How in the hell are you going to shove everyone that's coming in that day? Let's say you get 20% of them. That's going to Typhoon Lagoon is going to be right. So they're going to have both open. I think that's the reasoning. You have an influx of people coming in over the summer. Then you have that. And then I want to say after Labor Day, at some point, Typhoon will go down. And Blizzard will run until Typhoon comes back.
I think we're on one of the other one shuts down in like January.
Which one's open right now?
I think Blizzard Beach opens now, is open currently. It opens during the middle of the winter sometime, or like February, March.
Yeah.
And then and the other one goes down, I think. So I might have that backwards. I think Blizzard open. All right.
Yeah, I feel like Typhoon was going to be open during the summer. Blizzard Beach is open now, and now both of them are going to be open through that.
Your favorite restaurant's getting a new menu this week.
What's my favorite restaurant?
This is Sci-Fi Dine-In.
Oh, Jesus.
Ooh. What's the new menu?
This is the fried chicken cordon bleu sandwich. It's a fried chicken thigh topped with ham and melted Swiss cheese on a bed of arugula with signature maple Dijon served on a brioche bun.
That sounds pretty good.
There is also the Cyborger, which is our signature blend of beef topped with grilled pastrami and pepper jack, lettuce, and heirloom tomato drizzled with house-made Carolina mustard sauce.
That sounds like heartburn. Give it to me.
Yeah. There is also the new feature film burger, which is their signature blend of beef topped with sliced corned beef, Swiss cheese, house-made sauerkraut served on a pretzel bun.
So it's a Reuben burger?
It's a Reuben burger.
Okay, I'm here for it.
And then lastly, there's a new dessert. This is the Cerulean Moon. It's a chocolate mousse dome with strawberry filling on a graham cracker tart with hibiscus sponge, green space dust, and chocolate caramel sauce.
That's interesting.
That's a whole lot of flavors.
Yeah, it is. The sandwiches all look reasonable.
They do.
That right there kind of looks like the thing from over at Satuli
Space 220?
Canteen. No, Satuli Canteen.
Oh, yeah.
They have a blueberry mousse cheesecake thing. I don't know what the thing on the left is, but
What's up, Disnoa?
all right.
Yeah.
Well, we had planned to make it a short evening tonight.
Yes.
So no, we had that's also when Shep was going to be here because he wasn't feeling the greatest and everything. But we're still going to go ahead and call it a short night. Send everybody over to see Chris in the free pour after this. Kenneth has been dropping links. Don't forget, if you guys want to be part of the this Nudo sponsored D&T 5K challenge, virtual run, walk, don't forget to reach out to me to get registered. You must be registered by June 11th. You must be here on June 18th in the chat to let us know that you completed it. Medals will be designed for those that want to be involved, and we will we'll get more information out as we go. And again, if you have restrictions or whatever, let me know. We'll figure something out. So outside of that, go check out the free pour on that guy's channel next. What time are you going live, Chris? A few minutes? Half hour?
5-10 minutes.
All right. Go check him out. And we'll see y'all next week where Shep has promised he will be here. We're going to go for Gnome Power Part 3.
Dodgers are losing right now.
Who is?
The Dodgers.
Yeah, they were losing last night and came back and beat Braves, so it's okay. All right. Love you guys. See you later.